9 December. So no need to take your attendance during Entrep week month. Okay, I will take all of you come lah, because we actually do consultation. All right, so and then make sure that your attendance not below than 80%. If you have like excuses, you can just PM me, or maybe you forget to take attendance. Then I will compare lah. I will compare your attendance with GMAT attendance lah later on. But you need to inform me that you actually like forget to take your attendance. Okay, your attendance is your own management. You manage your own attendance. I give you that flexibility. All right. If let's say I think that there are 2 students in this class doesn't have no attendance at all. I don't know why. Is it like Italian fault? But I don't think that's the problem. Okay. So at the end of this month, I will actually ask the general office about these 2 students who didn't take the attendance at all, whether they are still exist or not. If they are not existing, basically I would just like bar them out from my class. So make sure that you take your attendance. Either you cannot come into the class or whatever, and then you just relying on the YouTube video, whatever it is lah. I don't really actually check lah, kan? But you have the responsibility to take your own attendance. Okay, but do come to online class because it's very important lah. Sometimes I just like say whatever I want. All right. Okay. Right, we are going to talk about, maybe I forgot to take, PM me. I will give you a Google form later on. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to have a little bit of briefing on how your team should be working lah, kan? Okay. This is HRM. Entrepreneurship consists of a lot of things. HR, operation. Okay, operation I cannot teach so much because operation depends on you. Some of you do dropship, so the operation is different. Some of you do service, so I cannot really touch everything. But HRM basically a kind of like everyone can do this now. Okay. This is for Entrepreneurship Week specifically. This is not HR chapter. So key position within the HR, whether you have 3 or 4 or 5 members, it depends on you how you want to divide this position. Or sometimes you might have like all of you are marketing agents. Okay, marketing agent, for example, like what you call it? You're doing dropship. Okay, everyone are marketing agents. But even though that you are all marketing agents, basically you need to have a CEO or HR. Okay, CEO or HR basically will control on what you call it? The war between within your group, and the CEO or the team leader must actually monitor how your other members, how they are doing. Are they doing their job or not? That kind of thing. All right. And then you need to have a marketing people, basically doing Canva, do posts, but some of the things that I think like it depends on you lah, how you want to actually divide the work lah. Okay, so basically in a group, you need to have like operation, administration, and financial. So we go through one by one. Okay, CEO or HR manager, he or she manage the group members, give instruction, receive instruction from me, share instruction to their group members. Okay, so you need to find a team leader that is actually very active lah. Okay, hire additional employees. Okay, this one, if let's say this has happened to my previous students, they actually hire additional members from outside, additional employee. Okay. And then you need to resolve any conflict within your group, basically a company lah. Being alert with deadlines of the group. You need to remind your group members about deadlines, make decision for the company's business goal. Okay, balance job scope between all members. Make sure that all members have balanced job scopes and help the other group members in overall tasks. Okay, so basically team leaders will get 2 marks, additional 2 marks. 1 mark is because they are the team leader. Another marks is because of they need to report the profit and costs. Okay, sales and cost, sale and cost in MDAP portal later on. Okay, administration manager prepare agreement. If let's say you want to have agreement between you, if you don't want to have agreement, it depends on you. Handle customer order requests, manage documentation in Excel that I gave you. Okay, manage customer compensation or benefits, manage all legal matters about the company between you and your supplier. Okay, basically administration must be alert lah with regards to rules and regulation that maybe if you are dropshipper, so you need to know what is the supplier's demand or something, rules. Post your product if let's say you want to give the admin, help the other group members in overall tasks. So basically everyone must help the other group members in overall tasks lah. Okay, marketing manager manage social media, but marketing managers basically their tasks should be divided to the others as well, because marketing actually have quite a lot of tasks. Okay, build brand awareness, update product or service, advertisement, research about the target market, maintaining social media insight, and also help the other group member. Macam pula WhatsApp hari ni. Okay, maintain the operation, maintain the product, maintain relationship with supplier. Operation also need to develop timetable. Basically timetable of you executing your, for example, a deadline. You need to come up with your own deadline. I give you deadline already, but you need to come up with your own deadline within a group. For example, like every week, okay, when to start to post. Okay, so basically like last semester, there is one group, they actually do their business only 1 week at the end of week within the Entrepreneurship week month, but they get like that 3 minimum sales. They get the 3, but basically like if you actually follow the dates that I give you, every week you post something, you will get marks. Okay, you will get marks. So basically those who are not following the dates will get half of it, only half of the marks. For example, I give 1 for full marks, they only get 0.5. So that's how I mark lah, if you want to know lah, when it comes to consistency of your social media. Okay, make sure that the product, yes, you have any question?
Yeah, I want to ask, like every week we have to post 1 poster or?
Okay, let's go to, okay, so basically when you are doing something, you need to go to the assignment instruction. Be very, very aware about the assignment instruction. The assignment instruction is quite long. Mana tu? Ni, this one. Okay, let's go and go through. Excuse me. From 4 November to 14 November, I expect you to post your team member position post. The one that you sent to me lah. Okay, that's your first post. If you want to post any other thing, it depends on you, but this is the mandatory requirement. 15 November to 27 November, you need to have at least 1 post on your business advertisement post, which is your product, your price, the hard sell of your business lah. Okay. From siapa pula? From 5 December to 9 December, Instagram business ad posts with regards to the evidence. Evidence means testimony or picture with customer, or if you have testimony, you get review, business review, from your customer. So basically like that lah, if you can see here. Like last semester, I asked 3 weeks in a row for evidence. This semester, I only asked for, I only asked for 1 week only. Okay, but the minimum requirement for sales is still three sales. Okay, you know, yang saya ingat ni je. So I always okay. This one this one is their screenshot of review. They do a lot of review. Testimony is actually a very good thing to post inside the business, inside the social media, because this is actually like gaining trust, people trust. So if you want to post since the beginning, since early month, it depends on you lah. Okay, but you need to fulfill the requirement. Okay, so in Entrep Week month, anywhere within the Entrep Week month, you need to have one business live. Okay, one business live. Saya tak suruh buat reel I don't ask you to do reel. That one's okay lah. Okay, so one business live with regards to your business sales. This one I'm going to actually explain after this. So basically, you need to follow this one. The rubric actually I just follow the instruction. Okay, for example, like 100 followers, basically it's going to be like have a little bit of rubric. Okay, and then screenshot will be some rubrics, some marks here and there. Okay, so be very aware about your some instruction. Or maybe I think like there is one group asking, Madam, can we do the business start? Can we start now? Not wait for the Entrep Week. Yes, you can. Okay, you can, but I still will follow this one. Okay, for example, this week you start your business, you get 3 sales already. Okay, this one is like a lazy kind of job lah. You get 3 sales already. You screenshot all the reviews. And then you do your business live within the Entrep Week month, and then you just like divide the review posts within the Entrep Week month. Okay, can you understand? Understand? So it depends on you lah. If you want to make it or start now, okay. But the consistency that I want to see, when you are a business people. You need to be consistent in your content. You cannot like make your social media just silent. Okay, so it doesn't work that way. Business people must actually have a lot of contents actually. But I actually just ask for a very minimum one. Okay. Operation manager also control the inventory, setting goals for production per week. Okay, this one will be portrayed inside the business plan. Production per week. Sekejap. Apa pula lah hari WhatsApp saya. Sekejap Okay. All right, so financial management, financial management basically calculate the cost of one product. You need to calculate very detailed. For example, like if you are especially if you actually produce the product. Okay, for example, like the oil, the cooking oil, for example, the packaging. You need to really calculate the cost and then come up with a strategy of the pricing. Okay. And then you can update your business account, financial manager per week basis. Give idea projection by weekly performance. Okay, for example, like financial manager basically need to tell the group that you have how many profit this month, this week. Should we, okay, for example, financial manager, when they get, you have 3 products, product A, B, C. Okay, product A, B, C. And then financial manager see that we get a lot of sales from product C. So what are we going to do next week? are we going to focus on product C, or maybe we can actually find another product? That kind of idea should be given by the financial manager lah. He or she need to monitor the cash flow. Simple one also can lah, using Excel, and just to know sales and costs. You just divide minus sales minus cost, and so budgeting you need to do. Okay, preparing activity report. Basically, financial manager need to report every week, so that your business not having a lot of loss. Okay, I'm not saying that every business will get all good profit. No. Okay. From my experience, there will be like around 1 to 2 groups that will be having loss, minus, which is very very sad lah. But I'm not really like looking at it. That is actually your lesson lah. Meaning that becoming an entrepreneur is not really that easy. But if you have knowledge and you're implementing it, basically you will have you know lah how to. Okay, you need to give a lot of ideas and also projection lah when it comes to business. Okay, so basically my students will there are 2 goals: high camp or high profit. Some students, some group, they just focus on high camp. So high camp, they just follow the minimum one lah, within the some instruction. But some students can actually get high profit. Okay, so basically I think like from my experience, your seniors that actually good in both actually will actually get the highest marks lah. I'm not saying that high profit will give marks. No, it's just that when they put a lot of effort to get the profit, basically they will put a lot of effort on social media and all. Okay, basically if you get high profit, you will get high camp, because high profit will lead to high camp. Okay, all right. Work together is other member staffs and do justice. Just tell your group what you can't do, what you are able to do. Okay. So I know that some students have problem with internet or something, so you need to actually mention that what kind of, and then you give them what kind of tasks that they can do. Okay, with all these challenges lah that she or he face. Okay, founders agreement. This is to avoid conflict. Founder agreement is actually very very beneficial if the team come up with their own capital and they have a split of equity. Equity means the profit lah. Okay, if you have like, for example, like profit split around 10%, 10%, 10%, I would suggest you to come up with the founders agreement. Because sometimes not all members will actually can come up with the same amount of capital with the other members. For example, like you have 5 members in a group. Team member A put 100, member B put 50, member C put 20. Can be like that. It's just that when you calculate it, you try to calculate it based on the percentage of the capital that they give, and the profit should be given based on the percentage. Okay, so if you have that kind of business, I would suggest you to come up with a founders agreement stating their job scopes. Sometimes, for example, member B, he is the one who do everything, and this is happening in the past. There is for example, like there is a group. They put same equal amount of capital. Everyone put 50 ringgit, for example. Okay, but only member B do all the things. She did everything from operation, and then their business actually producing, which is she cook the product. Okay, so how they do founders agreement. The that member who did everything gets more percentage of profit compared to the other members. So that's how you can compensate lah between job scopes and also the capital that you put. Okay, if you have a balanced job scope, everyone do their job, so you can actually have a fair share in profit lah. If let's say you put the same amount of capital, so this is happening lah in the past. They, you know, best there's one group actually, they are best friend, and when they do this interact week, they become enemy. Okay, so because the last one that I will actually look at is actually peer evaluation. That will be a very heartbroken thing lah. If you, for example, like you are the only one get B plus and the rest of your group members get A plus. It happened. Okay, and then you will blame me lah. Okay. So to avoid conflicts, when you have job scope balance, capital equal, profit should be equal. Job scope not balanced, capital not equal, profit equal. Okay, maybe some of them are actually like some of them get more things. Okay, those who are not putting a lot of capital don't do much, so profit equal, something like that lah. So this is how you do like your things lah. Okay, basically this slide actually I come out based on your seniors experience. For example, like sleeping partner, 70% of capital, 20% of profit. Okay, so it depends on you. You need to really discuss lah how the capital, if you really want to put the capital lah. If you do not, if you are doing just a drop ship, no need lah. But sometimes drop ship also kind of like backlash a little bit lah. Okay, maybe someone in your group already have a business, okay, and then you actually like the other members just do marketing for your members and doesn't get any profit. But for me, like if they actually get some sort of sales, I think the group, the owner of the business lah, which is because one of the group member, when their friends do sales for them, they should like give some sort of commission kan, not profit, commission. So that one depends on you guys lah, how you want to manage. But this is actually like I'm just giving you a little bit of glimpse lah, what happened in Interact Week when you start your business. Okay, some people like I'm not available kan, creak, and there's no silence. This kind of thing will be justified in the peer evaluation. So start from now, discuss from now, so that less conflict. Okay, any question? No, okay. Okay, next. Okay. Saya present tak tadi?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we go to my phone. Okay, I'm going to share with you a little bit what is life means. This is like yeah.
Sorry, just want to ask you about the job scope. Like you said, we can discuss about our job scope for every members. So it's just between us, right? Like if we put it in a document, we don't have to submit to you, right?
There is actually inside the business plan. Everything in there. Let me open this one. Okay, let's go through the business plan. So I think I need to go I need to actually see. Tadi lah. Okay, let's go. Let's go through business plan so that you will prepare. Okay, executive summary. Okay, organizational chart. So basically, this one will talk about position. So I will know lah who's actually the team leader. Okay, so this part, if you want to come up with a chart, for example, that all of you are marketing agents, you are drop shippers, okay, but within a company, you still need to mention lah. For example, like marketing agent, AKA or slash financial manager. You do that like that lah, so that it's actually like you can see lah who's actually managing things and there. Okay, this one, details of group members' tasks. So the task should be given here lah. Okay. So I will see lah you are doing what task. Okay, and then this one no need. Okay, operational flow chart. This one, how you take the order from supplier. So you need to jot down lah the process of you taking orders or from supplier, or you cooking, or maybe you just drop ship. What is the flow? Okay, and then this one is production capacity for your product service per week. This one financial manager need to do. Okay, basically every week you need to come up with a certain number of capacity production lah. For example, like you are selling chocoja, for example, you are selling chocoja. This week we actually plan to sell 100 bottles. Okay, and then you get sales only 50. So you need to put it in the table saying that goal or plan and then achieve what. Okay, and then 4 weeks business project schedule. This one is a table that basically will mention your group members' name and their tasks. This is actually much more detailed. This is actually like this one task, but a task that been divided into weeks. This is it lah. 4 weeks business project schedule. For example, you put here a financial manager, for example, Fatin. Okay, financial manager Fatin. Task what? Okay, task cash flow account. Number 2, what is it again? Okay, so in 4 weeks, you make a table of 4 weeks. Okay, where is Fatin actually do their job in that 4 weeks? Okay, for example, Fatin did her job on cash flow every single week. So you put like every week, so that I can see lah how you actually working as a team. Okay, so all right. Okay, this is cash flow, profit and loss. This one you need to actually see this one as well lah. When you are doing Instagram also, you need to screenshot all the inside. So that one should be given to someone lah. The screenshot of inside, that kind of thing. When you screenshot the inside, you're not just screenshot the inside. You're also reporting to your group members saying that we get this, how much people reach to our account. Okay, how much this. If let's say the number is not really much, maybe we can use a different type of hashtag. You can review back your copywriting or hashtag SEO reach or not, that kind of thing. So that one also will help you when it comes to the insight. Okay. Any other question so far? Clear?
Madam. For the one you just discussed previously, so will you provide any template for the submission, or we just make in Docs or Excel and we will submit?
Which one? The business plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the business plan, there is no template. You just follow lah this one to make a report. Okay, make sure that marketing plan, for example, like marketing plan 4.1, 4.2, you make lah your own. Okay, there is no template lah for business plan report. But Excel,
it will be one report.
it should be one report lah. But Excel, I give you already. This one, this one, it's actually an Excel group for assignment. Okay. What you need to do within this Excel is, this Excel have three things. CRM, okay. This Excel have CRM, as you can see at the tab below, CB and BMC. So when you want to submit the draft for BMC on 3rd November, you are only using this one. Okay. So you can use the Excel to submit your draft. You don't have to, do another thing in a Word. Again, just use, this is actually a template. Okay, CRM. So when you start your business, whatever transaction of money you put in, you must actually use this. This is called as buku. In Malay, we call it as buku 555 or cash book. Okay, cash book. So every single transaction you put here. Okay, you put here. And then from this transaction, then you come up with your cash flow and profit and loss. Okay. All right. So that is customer relationship management. I'm going to actually teach you this one on next week. Okay. Sorry, this is cash book. Sorry, customer relationship management. Every single customer you need to put here. Okay, phone number, email. Okay, I will teach you how to use customer relationship management on your strategy, business strategy. Okay, this one is cash book. So every single thing that you have transaction, even capital, you buy things out of your capital, every single thing you put here, and then profit and loss and also what's the other thing? Will come up from here. Okay, so the draft, you send me this first, okay, using Excel. You can delete lah first. You can delete. You can delete this one if you want, but if you just send me, you don't know how to delete it, just send me. I know lah where to find it. Don't have to worry. You can just enable editing first. Okay. All right. Right click and then delete. Okay. Just submit the BMC. So you put lah the BMC here. Okay. So blah blah blah. Okay. And then you submit on 3rd November BMC. All right. Okay. Any question?
The BMC submission is by PDF or the Excel?
Excel only.
Excel. Okay.
Okay. You can use Excel, and also there is another, if you can find BMC from the website, and any website lah, is actually like within the Microsoft Word. Depends lah on how you're going to do it. But I just want draft lah, not the fancy one. The fancy one you submit when it comes with the business plan. With the business plan. Okay. Any question? Any more question? Okay, no, you can raise your hand lah, kan? I think at this point we can actually have another raising hands here, then. Raise hand. Okay, raise your hand lah if you want to ask me anything. Okay, okay, let's go to live. Now, this is quite technical. Okay. Just going to any one of you have experience with using live for selling stuff? Can you raise your hand? Just click. Anyone here have experience selling online through live? No, Okay, anyone here have experience buying from online sellers through live? Raise your hand. Reda. Any one of you? Oh, no one, Okay. So I need to really teach you the basic of it. Okay. Social media live is different from Shoppie, e-commerce live. It's totally different. It's totally different. It's just a live to engage with your friends or your followers. Okay. So basically, when you want to do live, I'm going to go live, but let me show you a little bit on how to prepare for live. Okay, you have several ways of doing live. Number one is you can do a review, live review. Okay, for example, you are selling something and you want to send a product to your customer, so you do live. That one also acceptable. Second is you just want to introduce your product. You don't want to sell, it depends on you. Okay, you can do like that as well. You do live for 15 minutes just to just to explain what you are actually doing. Okay, the third one is you are actually go behind the scene. For example, you are selling choco jar and you have like a mini factory, and then you actually you actually do live just throughout the factory how the product actually been done. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 is through sales live. You do sales during live. Okay, wait, okay, I'm going to, you can see. All right, so basically if you want to do live, have a piece of paper like this. Okay, and then I want to sell several items. For example, like 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 3 items. For example, I want to sell my crystal. I'm a crystal collector. If you want to know lah. Okay, this is my crystal. 1, 2, and 3. Here's my crystal. Yeah. Okay. All right. So before you do live, you can do like this, a system. If you want to sell online, sometimes you feel like, oh, I don't have any plan to sell online, madam. Suddenly, your customer say, how much I want to buy. Okay, so this one you can actually put also the price. For example, like RM30. This one RM15. And this one RM32 lah, for example. Okay. Okay, so you can actually lay out your items like this, especially accessories lah, kan? Especially accessories. Alamak, keluar. Alright. Okay, like this. Okay. So when you start your live, you can lead your followers or the people who actually see your live to actually mention about their item. Okay, their item. Like that. Something like that. For example, okay, your followers say, I want number 1. Okay, so you ask them to PM you. Okay, later on I'm just going to line. Okay, that's why I put. Okay, this is selling online. Okay, let's go live. Okay, live best to have 2 people at the same time. Okay, open up the same account. So for example, I open, this is a test account lah, test Instagram account. I want to share. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to go here. There is a live. Okay, if you just want to test the live, you don't want to go a real live yet, you want to just test, you can actually click an audience here and then practice. Okay, and then set audience, meaning that there will be no one lah will see your live. Okay. Or you can change back to the setup. Okay. Set audience. Alright. Saya dah live belum? Dah ni. Belum. Okay. Alright. So there are several effect here. Depends on you lah if you want to use. Okay. You can change. Okay. Then you can go live. Okay. I go live. Sekejap. Salah. Okay. Go back. Okay. Before you go live, please select your title. For example, what you want to sell. Crystal Life. Test. You put lah Crystal Life kan. And then you put a title. Okay, done. Now you have title. And then you go live. I would advise you go live when you have quite a lot number of followers. Okay, now I'm live. Okay. So here we have several function here, as you can see. Okay, you can do live with your friend. For example, you have another group member. Okay, so your group member need to follow this account, this business account. Okay, then you can actually ask them to join you. Okay, for example, okay, I'm going to open another job. Let me have my phone stand for a while. Sekejap Saya nak buka phone stand sekejap. Okay. Alright, for example, I'm actually live right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so as you can see here, I have another phone. Okay, now you can see lah, this account has actually live. Click on that. Tak nampak. Okay, so I'm actually live on this one. Okay. Okay, so you can send you can wave your followers. You can wave your followers. And then you can send your group members need to request to join. Okay, for example, this is your group members phone. Okay, request to join. Send request. Alright. Okay, so now you have requests from your friend. You accept. I think only one person now. Go live with Dr. Patin. Okay. Okay, let's go and see. Allow. Let me. Okay. Oh, sorry. There are 2% actually. Okay. So, ada gemuk saya akan keluar dah. Okay. So basically like that. Oh, ramai yang. Hi guys. I'm actually live for my class. So this is a class. So okay, we have followers. Okay, we're just going. This is our seniors. Actually teaching them how to go live. Okay. So for example, okay. So how the Shoppie did when it comes to the ni done. Okay. Okay, so you can actually lead your followers to actually have a system. For example, like I want to sell this one for 30 ringgit. So you need to say to your followers, say that, okay, if you want this item, please type 30 plus 1, which is the plus 1 is the quantity, 30 plus 1. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, for example, your follower here want to have this one. Okay. You need to have a system like this so that you know that they really want. Sometimes they want to say I want it, but you can actually confuse with other product or other crystals. Okay, so that's how you do the system of it lah. Okay, and then you can ask your followers to PM you. Okay, for example, like okay, those who want to buy from us, please PM us. Okay, your example. For example, this is Dr. Varsana. Okay, you need to search for this account lah. For no more, example. No more. Okay. Alright. Okay. Write a message. Hi. Send to Ponomo. Okay. I want to buy the colorful crystal, the 30 ringgit. Okay. Then send. So that you can track your customer if you really want to sell online lah. Okay. But it's going to be very good when it comes to accessory. Accessory, if you can find a phone stand like this, okay, this type of phone stand, okay, and then you just put the phone like this, okay, I put the phone like this, so it's easier to, example, okay, you want to take a look at the crystal, okay, for example, all right, so you can zoom in the stuff, all right. You can actually show to your customer, okay. But for this is for accessories lah, but I don't know about the other business. Okay, for example, it's actually best if you have like a mini torch or something so that people can see lah your product, for example, or like this, or using any kind of light. If you want to have a little bit of light here and there. All right. Okay. Is there any question? It's gonna end live ni. Ramai pula yang masuk. Alright.
Main dia pakai stand kan?
Yes, I'm using stand. I'm using stand. If you are selling a very small item lah, I would suggest you to use stand. If you actually selling like what we call it, clothing, we are going to go through Shoppie live after this. Okay, so when you're done with your live and video, and then you share video, click on share video. If you don't click on share video, the video cannot, there is no track of videos lah, and then you post, so we pop out inside your Instagram. Okay. All right. So, any other question with regards to life? Okay, that's how you do the system lah. Okay, let's go to.
Madam,
yes. Yes.
Do all of our group members have to join the live?
Okay. This one is actually like it depends on how you want to your group members. Some group members they can actually like focusing on managing the orders through the live. Okay, they can comes in as another like admin lah, but they are using their personal account. Okay, then they take down lah who's actually have this order. Okay, so and then the other group member can actually say that okay, this person or this customer didn't actually get didn't actually PM us, so ask them to PM us again. Okay, so you need to have that kind of what you call system lah within the life. So basically, like not every, if you want all the group members to come in, that's better lah. But if you want to have like another one to request to join, depends on you, or you the only one wants to actually do the live, and the other group members just taking the orders. That one depends on you guys. You are learning lah from it. Okay, let's go to Shoppie. Shoppie live. You can see several people how they do live. Okay. And nowadays we don't have to do the bazaar anymore, and we do live everything. Do a lot of live. People love live actually. I sometimes I cannot, like, I don't know lah. I think like live is actually something else. Mana tak ada live lah ni? There's no live in the website mode. Okay, let me go through this one. Okay. Okay, this is Shoppie Live. Shoppie Live actually much better lah compared to social media live. But Shoppie Live, you need to do a lot of things and all, okay? So if you really want to focus on Shoppie Live, you can do it live lah. The system of Shoppie Live is different. You can actually put what you call it, several things. Okay, let's go and see. Okay, so this one, they sell accessories, okay? Okay. Alright, so as you can see, the person, if Shoppie Live, they have like this kind of thing. This is called as lucky draw, okay? And then you can pin, okay, for Shoppie Live lah. But basically, I see the system is that they use like 30 plus 1. That is actually very, very popular system lah. Okay, let's go and see other Shoppie Live. Okay. Okay, if let's say you want to sell clothing, basically the camera is not like I am actually just showing you. The camera, basically you can put yourself inside there. Okay, you can see the seller actually like inside there to actually show you the clothing. So different product have different type of life lah. Okay, this is basically and then you can see the system of the sellers. To lock DSS mean done screenshot. Okay, basically like if I want to buy something, for example like RM5 here, I need to type in 5 plus 1. Okay, when they say okay, please screenshot, so the customer need to screenshot this one, and then PM them. So basically that's how the system of live online seller lah. Okay, and then let's go through what's more.
Sorry, madam.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what is the meaning of +1?
Okay. Okay, plus is, okay, as you can see here, the system is, okay. Plus is, for example, 30 is price. 30 is price, plus 1 means this is quantity. Okay, sometimes customer wants more. For example, they want the price, for example, plus 3. So basically, they want that product with 3 quantity lah. So you need to take note. Okay, so the system is you need to mark your product if you have many. Okay, or you just put the price. Put the price for the product. Okay, for the product. Okay, mark your product, for example, like numbers or something. Okay, and then you need to lead your customer to your system. Your system. Example, like the system of 30 plus 1. This is for example price. Okay, price plus 1, for example, this is quantity. Okay. And then once they lock, this actually means the customer wants to lock that product lah. Okay. So once they lock, you need to tell your customer to screenshot. Okay. Tell your customer to screenshot. Okay. To screenshot, and then type DSS. This DSS mean done screenshot. Okay, done screenshot when the customer already screenshot. Already screenshot, Okay. Okay. So for new customer, you need to ask your customer to PM you in Instagram lah, or in any kind of, for example, you do TikTok, the PM you. Okay, for new customer. For old customer, you don't have problem to actually have that, because you need to, and then once they lock the price, your other member need to jot down lah. Okay, what's their name? Okay, something. Why they need to PM you? Because sometimes your customer account is private, so they need to PM you first. Okay, understand? Okay.
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So you can see here. Let's go to. You can go to Shoppie lah live, and you can see how they do their stuff. Okay. For example, this one, cincin, no. Okay. Carpet. I think one of my students before selling carpet. Okay. So basically, if it's a big item, you need to be in there lah. You need to be in there. But it's a small item like crystal or accessory, you don't have to be in there. You can just buy a phone stand like I just showed you before, and then you just show the customer that you are doing stuff. Okay, for example like hijab, hijab you need to be in there lah to show lah the way to wear the hijab. Again, it's actually much more better lah, kan. So I can see lah, many of my students actually do live after trip sheet. Okay, all right. Any other question now? With regards to live. Okay, have fun with your life lah, inshallah. Okay, all right. So if let's say you feel that nobody wants to come into your life, put lah your live link inside the WhatsApp group. I will attend your live. Don't worry. Maybe I will buy from you. Okay. So any other question? No, Okay. Do you want this? I put that inside the WhatsApp group. Okay. All right. So I think that's all. Okay. I just do one hour only. I know you're already tired with all the other classes. Okay. So before I stop the class, okay, I would like to remind you to take attendance again in iTalim. Okay, so we close our session with Tasbih Kifarah and Surah Al-As. If you want to ask anything, you can actually wait lah. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Wassalam, madam.
Okay.
Ya, madam.